Hey, what's up everybody? It's Chronofahx, your time-traveling kitsune, and welcome back to more Zelda Fridays with Skyward Sword. And yeah, I'm really only here to do the whole beetle drop thing. Though, actually, do I actually want to buy? Yeah, I think I'll buy it. Thank you! Oh, it really suits you! Okay. And then back in to show that I think there is, in its place, yep, the very last adventure pouch. It's my last one, so it's a little, expensive. Price is 1,200, so you outright need wallet upgrades in order to even get this thing. So you haven't encountered Batro, you should probably do that before going any further. Anyways, time to play Plant That Phase! See ya. Where do I land? Ooh, ooh, right on the ledge. Ah. All right, let me see if I can get a few more rupees because I think I want to have 200 for what's coming, for what I'm about to buy. Because before I get the next song that will unlock the next trial, I do want to get a few upgrades for some of my items. Inflation's insane. Yeah, it really is. All right. Now let's head into the bazaar because I think 200 is about what I need. Oh, Gondo! Hey! Let's upgrade. Because off stream I did get a few items, as well as enough to upgrade the beetle. Go for it. Okay. Because I definitely want the beetle to be at its max potential before we go into the next area. Alright, here you go. I got the thing. Got the tough beetle. It's now more durable and will last a lot longer. And then next, I used the whip. I got a whole bunch of monster horns, as well as went back down to get more bird feathers. Let's max out the sacred shield. Go for it. Okay. Hold on, here you go. I got the goddess shield. So now it has the same durability as a regular wooden shield, but it'll repel all types of attacks while also repairing itself whenever damaged. Nope. There we go. Plus it has a nice little icon of the goddess. It's pretty nice. Okay. So I think that's about all I wanted to do here. So let's go ahead and head out. Alright, so I want to be heading towards the Isle of Songs, which is off in that direction, but I think there's something that's just opened up. Yes! Hey, Fletch. Don't go telling anyone, but lately I've been working out at night, so I can get strong like you. No. Please don't come to my room at night when I'm training. I'd be so embarrassed. So yeah, I have another side quest that's open up, but frankly, I'm gonna need a lot more money because I'll need to actually be buying some stuff for little Fletch. And oh, that chest is open up. Hang on. Face blast. Come here. Ooh, money! Actually, are there other Goddess Cube chests that I've unlocked? Nope, doesn't look like it. At least not on Skyloft. Alright, let's go. Yes, time for skydiving lessons. AKA, I just faceplant and hopefully not take any damage. Because seriously, anytime that I pull out the sailcloth, it's usually either in an emergency, like I'm in a dungeon and I'm about to take fall damage, or if the game absolutely forces me into it. Otherwise, I always go for the faceplant because it's just so much, because it's way funnier to do it that way. Nice. Avoid these things. I still don't know what they're called. I assume there's some sort of parasitical bug, but I still have no idea what their names are. It's not like I can ask Fi about names, so. Right. And thankfully for those Song of Isles, I don't need to redo the puzzle. Eventually stopped using the sailcloth because I have bad timing, and seeing Link faceplant is funny, yeah. Also, sometimes having the bird just collide into something as you faceplant is doubly funny. Like, it's a double whammy of slapstick. I kind of like it. Although I do sometimes feel a little bad for my bird whenever I do it. Okay. I think now let's do a vertical slash. Oh. Or tilted. That's fine too. Again, I think my Joy-Con desynced. I usually get as close to the ground as possible then faceplant. Don't take damage when you do that, yeah. Master, I have important information. When you struck the crest with a skyward strike from your sword, a message from the goddess awakened deep within my memory. The goddess intended this message for you, Master. These are her words. He who seeks the sacred flames, listen well, for I am the one guiding you from my place at the edge of time. 2 sacred flames remain. Should you desire to possess them, you must obtain the other sacred gifts. For each trial you overcome, you shall be blessed with another gift. Harness the power of these gifts, and let there be no doubt that you shall find yourself standing before the majesty of the sacred flames. Now, I give you another melody. It will serve as a key to unlocking your next trial, which awaits you within the shifting sands of Lanayru Desert. And now for the single most underrated track in the entire game. The song you just heard is called Nehru's Wisdom. Use this song of knowledge to find the next trial. You killed the moon! You learned Nehru's Wisdom. Seriously, why did I choose that specific jingle for these nice melodies? I have memorized Nehru's Wisdom for you. You can now use dowsing to locate the gate to the next trial. You should set a course from the Nehru Desert immediately. Again, this is one of the things that kind of frustrates me, is why don't we hear more of the harp songs? Like, yeah, I've already given my criticisms of the harp and all that stuff, but the songs themselves are good. I'm not gonna knock the music in this game very much. But, crawl backwards. No! Stop crawling backwards! Out! There you go! Alright. So that's straight from the Linear Desert? No dilly-dallying. Let's go. Alright, just keep on going. And while we're traveling, I guess I could talk about the whole Ocarina of Time remake that they announced at the Nintendo Direct. So, I kind of figured that it was gonna come, like I constantly heard rumors about it, and granted there's always gonna be those rumors and they're never gonna come true. I mean, look at how long people have been trying to predict Wind Waker and Twilight Princess coming to the Switch, just as an example. But I kind of figured that was coming. They've been really focusing on remaking a lot of N64 games for Switch 2, especially with Star Fox being a thing. So I kind of figured that it was coming, but honestly, I did not expect it to be this year. Like, from the looks of the trailer and how incredibly detailed everything looked, I was fully expecting it to be next year at the earliest. But no, it's apparently going to be a holiday release, and it's really surreal to me. Right. Also, I think one of my favorite things about the announcement with Ocarina of Time is just seeing how so many people that were initially like, I'm never gonna get a Switch 2 to being suddenly like, shut up and take my money as soon as they hear Ocarina of Time is getting a re-release. Like, that just cracks me up so much. Alright. So trial is Stone Cache. I think it's the closest. Because it should be just at the entrance of... No, that wasn't it, but it's just at the entrance of the Linear mining facility. Right. I've just been putting off getting on the Switch 2 as long as possible. Yeah. But now I think it's probably the best time to get a Switch 2, especially with the announcement about the price increases and tumbleweed. There we go. So, yeah, okay. Using this dodge to increase Switch 2 sales. Yeah. See, there's a blessed butterfly here, so does that mean that there's a Sheikah Stone? Or... Nope. Okay. I know where the trial is. It's just over there. Okay. It should be the sink sand that I can just, run across. Alright, I'm here, and party can start. Alright. So first, gonna catch all these butterflies. Tumbleweeds! 2 of them! No. You get back here, mister. You get back here. Sadly, you won't be able to get the Switch 2 till next year. Oh. Okay, come on, little butterflies. Get over here. Get over here. And I lay the role of the Guardians. I'm aggressively playing. Why aren't you appearing? There. Okay. And... Fi, sing please, thank you. And yeah, I'm pretty excited about the Ocarina of Time remake. I think it'll be kind of nice to get a fresh new take on that game. Though I will admit, with the whole 4K thing, I am scared about 2 things. One, what is Dead Hand gonna look like? That thing is already pretty freaky in the original N64 version, but imagining that thing in hyper-realistic 4K, that thought just gives me nightmares already. And the other is, what's the game's what's the file size gonna be on that thing? Because if they're gonna make full-on 4K models of everything, I feel like the file size is gonna be enormous. You're gonna need a whole dedicated micro SD just for that game alone, I feel like. Probably more than 2 megabytes, yeah. Because again, when I looked at the Switch 2 editions for the Xenoblade games, all three of them is a combined 100 gigabytes for just the Switch 2 upgrades. That's not even accounting for the original games or the DLCs. And those had the full-on 4K models for all of them. The original Xenoblade 1 was like 10 gigs and Definitive is 22 without Switch 2 DLC. Yeah. Okay, got the Spirit Vessel. Yeah, we've gone through this whole song and dance. Nope, no questions. Alright, so where is the closest tier at? Looks like I got to run it past that Guardian. Let's go! Okay, run! Okay, run. Get it. Got it. Got a tail. Not tail. Tear of Nehru. Closest tear is rolling down my cheek. Where are the tears? In my eyes, from fear. Okay. So I need to get up to the top of this because there's a tier at the very top of the Nehru mining facility. Again, there's benefits to exploring and really having this place memorized before every trial. Okay. Other side. Don't make the same mistake as last time. I'm not gonna tempt fate this time. I am not tempting fate this time. Besides, the faster I get through this, the faster I can get to easily my favorite area in Skyward Sword. Because, being very honest, this is probably my favorite section of the whole game. So, are there any others that are just kind of sitting around this part? No, okay. Oh, wait. Nope, there is. Okay. Dropped and got that. So I think next, I want to go for that one over there. Just in front of the machine. Vault up. And also, I think sinking into the quicksand does not reset it. It's purely from the Guardians that cause the resets. Okay. So run past you. And okay. Next. Yeah, I think I'll go for this one next. Or at least the one that's kind of around it. And remember to check the map. Okay. So definitely want to run down this. And yeah, I should probably pick up this tier over here. Tier here. And let's see, I think this would be the safest path. Yes. Okay. Went across, and doesn't seem to be one up near that Guardian over there. Okay. Grab tier. My Joy-Con sometimes doesn't really read my movements very well, which is why I sometimes run in a circle when I don't mean to. And now for probably the most jerkish tier in the entirety of this little spot. Because that waking water will recede and expand constantly. Well, you need to move this. Without getting caught by it. Hurry, 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 hurry. Okay, vault up. Wait for it to recede. Wait for it to recede. Okay. Yeah, that waking water specifically is very jerkishly placed. Okay. Vault up. Pick up a few dust relics, even though I don't really think I need any more. It still feels good to pick them up, okay? It's an ooh shiny moment, okay? I need my shinies. No. Stay away. Stay away from me. Stay away from me. Okay. Quickly pick up this light fruit. And... okay. For this next one, I'm definitely gonna have to leave this area. No. Okay, there's no, like, bludgeoning ones nearby. I just need to be aware of the floating sword ones that can ghost through things. Okay. Jump down. Okay. Roll! Pick it up! Oh my gosh, give me a heart attack, why don't you? Okay. I'm okay. Just three left. This next one, I should hop. Okay, it's moving this little sucker over. And then parkour. Okay, and then the last one is just on the opposite side of this. Okay. So I need... how do I get out of... okay, I think I've figured out how to get out of this. Vault up. And... no, that wasn't it. I think I can potentially vault up out of this. Yes. Also, dang, I'm sorry, running out of time. Okay. Hey. Oh, okay. So it's this one. Okay. Thankfully, these ones are the ones that won't, like, try and chase after you. These are the ones that go in a set pattern. So, wait for you to turn around. And... okay, I'll wait for you to turn back around and... run past this guardian. There we go! Alright, so now I have unlimited time to get back to the exit, which is... right there. Hey, vault up! First try. You got the thing, got claw shots. And it's the good kind of claw shots, the ones from Twilight Princess. I'm so happy they brought these back. Why haven't they brought them back since? Congratulations, Master. You have completed the trial. You now have the power to proceed to the sacred flame that will be entrusted to your sword and your strong spirit. The claw shots are one of the goddess's sacred gifts. You could extend these claws attached to the chains to pull yourself to targets and vines beyond your reach. The flame is somewhere in the desert. I conjecture that it lies in a place that you have not yet visited, Master. So now I can attach myself to these, as well as have an easier time hitting these cactus bulbs. And immediately I want to clutch onto this because in this chest, if I'm not mistaken, there is a dusk relic. Yep, one of the few dusk relics that you can obtain outside the Silent Realm. All right, so I think what I want to do is I think I'm gonna actually utilize a little bit of a shortcut. So I'm gonna take to the sky and drop off at a different bird statue. Okay. Turn completely around, my bird. And why did you have to fly so far away? Alright, dive. Because I think the statue that I want to interact with, is West Desert. Descent. Yes, this is it. I was correct. Okay, so vault up here. And let's see, can I reach that from here? Yes, I can. This is another section that I kind of got lost in on my first playthrough. I didn't realize that you needed to go to this specific spot. So I was just running around the desert for hours being like, where am I going? Okay, so there's a bunch of butterflies, which could only mean... Yep. Boing. And, oh, finally I get one of these suckers, an evil crystal. Alright, so real quick, I want to pick up and store a couple of these bombs, as well as blow up a few of these little things. Okay. It's close enough to this rock, maybe I'll blow it up. Yes! And there's even... yeah, a little spot. Weird fact, they moved around a few of these statues in the HD remake. Really? Huh. I actually did not know that. Neat. Right. I almost never get visitors. My name is Golu. I am researching the legend of the three dragons, one of which is said to live here. At first glance, it would seem that there is nothing in the area, but I know there is something here. I just need to keep on looking. So your name is my dude. I see. Not the easiest name to say, is it? Man, it would be so annoying if there was a pop-up every time you collect an item after rebooting the console. That's one of the things I like the most about the HD remake. Like, say what you will about how this game probably isn't worth the full $60, but man, getting rid of that one annoyance makes it worth it. You are looking for a sacred flame. That sounds like something I've heard of before, but maybe not. Sweet Goro, I remember now. I read something about it in ancient scrolls that spoke of the Lanayru Sand Sea. I do not remember all the details, but if you can get to the Lanayru Sand Sea, if you just go straight through there, here. If you want to get to the Lanayru Sand Sea, you're gonna need this key. Just finished refurbishing a Xbox One S I found on Facebook Marketplace. Ah, nice! Look to you. Okay, so... bowl for that. And... opens up a little hole. Hopefully there's something useful in there. Please? No, it's just a bunch of old pottery. Probably need to bomb those, if I had to make a guess. Okay. Blow up. Ooh. 11 rupees. Can't call that useless. Okay, and And then crawl out. And there's a little chest that's just kind of sitting here. Monster Horn! Again, I've already got the method for getting endless amounts of them. In fact, yeah, Fi is about to tell us about it. If you latch onto it and pull it with your whip, it's possible to claim it for yourself from the hips of monsters. Okay, so there's two different ways I can go. I can go this way. Ahead is linear mine. And then there's this little path. Ahead is linear deserts. I actually want to see what's... Oh wait, no, this... Yeah, this just leads out where we came in. I kind of got turned around for a second. So then, what's down this way? Okay, so... Oh, it's this spot. Okay. Oh, no, not bombs. Claw shot. And Spiderlink does whatever a spider can. Again, this is why I love these specific iterations of the claw shots. You can get so many fun platforming movement. You can get so much fun platforming out of it. Alright, so... there's this guy over here. And, okay, I think I remember what this is for. So I clutch up back over here, and I think there should be a goddess cube or chest up here that I can interact with. Ah! There. Like, I thrust my nut... I almost caught my Joy-Con a nunchuck. But that is what you use in the Wii version. Okay. Okay, there's a chest up here. And I think this one has... Goddess Spoon? Evil Crystal! Complete opposite. Okay. Alright, so... let's run back over and... cling on, and let's go. Alright. Make my way back. And... there we go. Joy-Con's already just sinking. There we go. Alright, and... make my way over. Plop down, and let's go. So now we get to move on to the next area. Alright. Let's go through the door. And... welcome to my absolute favorite area in Skyward Sword. A report, Master. This is the Lanayru Sand Sea. This whole area was once a vast ocean. But the water has all evaporated, and now this area is a sea of sand. Welcome to the Lanayru Sand Sea. Signs indicate that this place functions as a port, linking the land to the sea. This area operated on a new form of power. There's a 90% probability that the sacred flame is located ahead. I recommend exploring the Sand Sea. I love this idea. The idea of this once ocean paradise be reduced down to a desert just over the course of time. There's so many different lore implications that you could derive from this, like what caused this drought to happen? Is it just the natural passage of time? Was it man-made or made by the machines that once prevailed in this area? There's so many different possibilities. And also begs the question, how did it come back to being an ocean in the future? Because I think the Lanayru Sand Sea, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's supposed to be kind of like Lake Hylia at some point. Like it's supposed to evolve into Lake Hylia at some point. Because this place is so deeply tied to Lanayru, which is where Lake Hylia is most associated with it. So there's a lot of interesting questions about this area, and all of them are pretty fascinating and worth exploring. This place becomes the Gerudo Desert. Okay. Okay. Lanayru Ant. Because I figure with the whole, this place is called the Lanayru Desert, you know, Lanayru, again, being tied to Lake Hylia and water and all that stuff, I would have figured that this would be Lake Hylia. Alright, so I'm gonna go this way. I want to explore a little bit of this port, even though I don't remember there being that many interesting things about it. Okay. I think I found everything that I needed to. Okay, Ancient Harbor. Okay, save. It's west of High Road, just where Gerudo Desert is. Yeah, okay. But then again, the map isn't always the most consistent thing. Heck, I've actually pointed out a lot of the inconsistencies between the map in Ocarina versus the one in Twilight Princess. Go hit that. Like how the Sacred Grove, which is supposed to be where the Temple of Time is, isn't anywhere near where Hyrule Castle is. So, no, the map changes in every Zelda game, which irritates me. Yeah. So, who are you? Bzz. Some human, Verm. Who am I? Zert. I am the proud skipper of the ship that protects Nehru's flame for Weep. Nehru's flame? It was the day of the storm for Weep. My crew and I were navigating the seas as usual, Verm. And then those brutes, bzz, the pirates, suddenly attacked us, berserk. They were after Nehru's flames, bzzzt. My crew was imprisoned, Vert, and I was thrown into the sea. If Link drinks the water, then it turns out the time crystal, will the water become sand? That is actually a legitimately good question. After that, I took this boat and went searching for my ship and crew, but they were nowhere to be found. Bzz. It haunts me, wondering where my ship could be, for Weep. I bet my hat they turned the ship invisible and are hiding out somewhere, Verm. You can't see it. Invisible? In order to protect Nehru's flame, the ship has a function that allows it to become invisible, Weep. You say you're searching for Nehru's flame, bzz, so you need Nehru's flame to find someone important to you, Verm. In that case, you should help me search for my ship and crew, Weep. Wait, are these robots the ancestors of the Zonite devices? Again, that's actually another thing that's kind of interesting, especially with newer Zelda games, is what's the purpose of these robots? Like, you know, like who built these robots in the first place? Like, there's so many interesting lore implications with the Lanayru Desert, and I feel like it's an untapped mine of I feel like it's an untapped mine of potential lore just sitting there waiting to be dug up. There's something weird about that map of yours, Verm. If you're going to navigate these treacherous waters, then you need a proper sea chart, Weep. There is a sea chart in my shack at Skipper's Retreat. Bzz. So first, you need to get on this boat and set a course for Skipper's Retreat. Shall we shove off? All right, let's go, Verm. Time for Skyward Sword to turn into Wind Waker for about 5 minutes. Also, my friends hate this game because it changes the lore too much. His words, not mine. As far as my friend is concerned, the timeline starts at Ocarina. Ah yes, Skyward Sword, the Wind Waker. My circuits spark to life in the salt air, Verm. It feels good to take to the seas again after so long, but let's see if I can remember how to navigate, Berserk. Okay. So I can move around, we can press speed to move faster, and then we can fire a cannon. All right, so I need to go over here. I'll set a marker. Right, let's go, Verm. I don't know. I don't feel like a lot of the lore is really that changed. It's more, a lot of it's explained, or it feels like some of them were built up. Like, one of my favorite details that come as a result of Skyward Sword, there was actually an unused line in Twilight Princess where Ganondorf was talking about a curse involving Link and his ancestors and descendants, as well as Ganondorf and Zelda. And it's all tied back to Skyward Sword. Like, one of the final lines is about a curse that they're inflicting upon Link's descendants. And it would also explain the constant reincarnation thing that happens throughout the entire series. Anyways, welcome to Skipper's Retreat. We have arrived, Weep. My shack is at the very top, Verm. The sea chart we need is in my shack, Zert, but you the one who need to go get it. Bzz. There are more monsters than before, so be careful, Weep. I can't wander far from the boat, so I'll just stay here. Do you think Skipper is aware of the fact that if he steps outside of this, that he'll just deactivate? Or is it just a matter of, I'm staying near the boat so I can protect it from any sea monsters? I'm leaning more towards the latter, but it's still interesting to think if that's like the case, like if he's has some level of awareness about the time shift stones. Alright, so I want to dig up real quick, get some hearts. And let's unleash our tough beetle. Okay. First, gonna blow up this little guy. And see, can't do anything with that, unfortunately. And I really do mean unfortunately, because that's one of the more fun things about Linear Desert here. For this guy, I'm not gonna try and do a bomb thing. I'm just gonna Skyward Strike him. Okay, one shot with that. And I forget, is this the claw shot that can grab? No, it just knocks him into the air. Never mind. Beetle's the only one that can pick up items for me. Okay. Okay, slash both of those guys and got some pea hats. And just like in Twilight Princess, these things are basically just there to be something to grab onto and just move around with. Okay. Grab a bomb from the bomb cactus and open up a new path. Because I know I can just use my own bombs, but it's more fun this way. Oh, hi, Jew. Actually, this shows off another. This actually gives me a chance to show off something kind of fun. Show off something kind of fun. If you can turn. Come on, let me show something kind of fun. Okay. Bombs is to kill chews, but you don't gain anything from them. So if you just don't want to deal with a chew, but don't care about getting any items from them, that is a valid strategy that you can utilize. Slash you. Alright, so there's another pea hat, so fire away. And go up. Let's see, another pea hat. So definitely clicking to you. And up. So dig up some of the neighborhood ants. More ants that are probably just colliding down the ground. And hi, Mr. Moblin. Don't mind me. As Once again, vault over you. Oh, no! Even he's like, wait, that really worked? That Moblin was like, wait, that really worked? Alright, and down he goes. Okay, give me 20. Thankfully, these things are weak to Joe's sword slashes. Or sword stabs. Alright, and for this one... there we go. Latch onto this. Please get moving, thank you. And then... pull out the claw shots and... a little too high there. There we go. Do that. Send the goddess cube up. Alright, so now I just need to make my way back. And yeah, this is another element of why I love the Sansi, is it gives you fun opportunities to use a claw shot. Especially since after this point, there's not as many times that you'll really need the claw shots outside of side stuff. So it's kind of fun to be able to utilize this in so many fun scenarios. And just kind of whip around the place. Okay. So this is one of the enemies that's weak to the whip. And whip it. Whip it good. And that goes, and yeah, and it's a Piat. And whip it. Legend of Zelda game. Use this toy that's only useful in this area, and you'll most likely never use it again. Yeah, there's only like a handful of Zelda games that really let you use items more than just inside their dungeons. Outside of the like specific weapons like the bow. I feel like the bow is the only one that's actually like frequently used in every Zelda game beyond the dungeon that you get it in. So I think the worst offender when it comes to, hey, here's this cool item that you'll probably only use in this one dungeon, I think it's Twilight Princess. Like, seriously, why is the Dominion Rod only used in the Temple of Time and then another time for like a story thing? That's it. Okay. Try and take out... Ah. Fine. Beetle, go take care of this. Smack you. And go. And I think the best one in terms of like using items more than just within the dungeon itself, I think is Majora's Mask, personally. Okay. Play Okami is Zelda like. Actually, I have played Okami. In fact, that was my first like actual like story-driven game that I played on stream. And I even intend to replay it for my 2-year anniversary. So. I already been there, done that for that game. Already been there, done that for that. Okay. Anyways, for Majora's Mask, the only items you get from dungeons are the elemental arrows. But you still use a fair amount of those elemental arrows for different dungeons, as well as the transformation mask. Like, the only one that really becomes obsolete after a while is the Deku mask, but even that's used in places like the Stone Tower Temple. So, well, I love the champion abilities in Breath. I only used 2 of them in the entire fight with Ganon, and that's just the first half. Yeah. Alright, so I made it all the way up to the house, but I think I want to explore a little bit. I think there's potentially something on top of his house. And I want to vault up. And Yes, there's a vine up here, so I think I can... Is it really just some cicadas and that's it? Huh, okay. Okay, so... hop down, and let's go in. Man, I thought my room was dusty. Also, ancient gear is the best way to speedrun the Ganon fight, yeah. But then again, I've seen people that have fought Ganon with just a stick or just throw whatever weapons they find in Hyrule Castle at them with 3 attack ups. Alright, time for a little vacuuming. And again, there's some nice little bits of lore if you actually kind of look around in Skipper's house. Let's see. There's a couple of robots that are deactivated. Point Crow's stick only run is hilarious. I love Point Crow. I think it's really entertaining, and I especially love a lot of the mod speedruns that he's done. I think my personal favorite is one where has like a TTS kind of deal where if he says a specific word, it'll just spawn in a bunch of whatever he says. Especially the one where he's like, if you say bear, it'll spawn in like 10 bears. Chat was very clever, yeah. Used Rivali's skill in conjunction with Ancient Arrows and Ancient Bow. Ancient Bow had 3 times multi-shot, so yeah. Okay, got the Ancient Sea charts. Master, look over there. I love the Titanic reference. Like, even as a guy who thinks Titanic, the movie, is only just meh, even I have to admit that picture's kind of funny. That is the ship containing Nehru's flight. There's a 90% chance that the synthetic life forms assembled here are the crew. This image would indicate that the ship's captain spent many happy days among his many crew members. Bullet time is OP. Oh yeah, it is. Like, again, kind of say what you will about Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, it offers probably the most fun combat in the entire series, even if it's not the most engaging like Zelda, like going around doing dungeons and all of that kind of stuff. Paint me like one of your French constructs. Dear Captain, thanks for everything, Zert. Yours, the crew, Verm. Dear Dad, good luck at work, Verm. So Skipper's actually a father. I have to wonder which robot is his son then, or daughter. We don't know. We don't know about the child. And we have 2 presumably members of Skipper's crew. There is no time shift stone inside of Skipper's house, so these are like the only 2 robots that just remain deactivated throughout the entire game. Kind of sad, actually. I like Breath and not fond of Tears because they made the difficulty unnecessarily. I don't know. I think outside of the Giptu Queen, I never really had that much trouble with Tears personally. I think I had a harder time with Breath of the Wild. Even though some of the things that people struggled on, I actually had an easy time. Like, I beat Thunderblight on my first try, and that was a boss that I've heard many people struggle with, so. Okay, so grab this, and it's a nice little zip line back down to the bottom. I've had a red Bokoblin one-shot me with 10 hearts and tears. Pop down, and I touched that just in case I forgot to get that one. You got the sea charge, Verm. Now we can finally navigate properly, Zert. Weep! Let's go look for my ship. Shall we set sail? Let's go. Anchors away, Zerm. I'll bet up the sea charge you brought with you, Zert. The shipyard is at this location, Zert. Let me mark it for you with an X, Veep. So now we have the second half of the CNC open to us. The shipyard is where we use to build our ship, Zert. My ship was built there too, Weep. If you go to the shipyard, you might find some clues to the location of my ship, Zert. Okay, set sail, Verm. So now just need to go down to the shipyard. And again, I love seeing the water just open up before us and see all this like coral and everything just appear as we're sailing around. It's really pretty. Like, I love Skyward Sword's art style so much. It's such a beautiful game. See, got some bomb barrels that we can just blow up with our bombs with our cannon. So, and then we just got some water spumes that I think these things are also colored to be similar to the Zoras in like Link to the Past and Zelda 1. So I think that's kind of clever. So you got some Bokoblin archers on top of some of these rocks. They won't pose too much of a threat to us. And right here is the shipyard. Welcome to the shipyard. Okay, game, you don't need to show me the entire roller coaster. We've arrived, Verm. This is the island where we used to make our ships, Bzz. You'll find the shipyard here, as well as the town where the workers lived, Volweep. That building is a construction bay, Verm. But the entrance is closed, Verm. Looks like you can't get in. Each location on the island is linked to the others via a minecart track, Verm. Looking out at Tefra Cave onto my honest like his experience I'll never forget. Yeah. Honestly, just the spectacle when it comes to Xenoblade 1 is just amazing. You'd head to the station first. I'll wait here, Volweep. Alright, once again, little bird statue. Shipyard. And okay, so I need to go this way. And got 2 Lizalfos. So far, 2 remain my favorite. Yeah, me too. But again, I appreciate one's. I appreciate 1 for its story as well as its spectacle. Even though I personally like 2 the most because of its characters and combat. Okay. Come on, do your thing. Do your thing where you're guarding. Okay. Okay, let me actually grab your tail for a change. I've already lost like 2 Lizalfos tails before. And also, another alternative for attacking the Lizalfos, slash to the side of where their arm isn't. Like for that guy, slash to the left instead of just down. So go this way and... Hey, big guy. You mind if I sit on the stool for a sec? Hey, that's my seat. No one sits there rear on my seat but me. Got it? Jeez, okay. Okay, I didn't realize that was your chair, buddy. Chill. The station here was used by folks heading into the old mines. People still ride the mine carts all over the place, though. I'm probably supposed to tell you that there's safety information about using the carts posted on the wall over there. Forgot there's a second Goron. This is technically our 3rd Goron. The one that we encountered in the caves earlier is a different Goron than the one that's at the sealed grounds. So there's technically 3 Gorons in Skyward Sword. Cart riding can be dangerous at times, so I would suggest you give that stuff a quick read. Safety schmacy. I'm going in. And insert Donkey Kong country music. / roller coaster tycoon music, because we're going down. Just lean into whatever direction you're turning and you'll get a nice speed boost. And again, another reason to absolutely love the linear stance, because this is the only part of the game that has stuff like this going for it. Faster! Faster! Ah, so satisfying. Alright, so go over this way, run past a bunch of dragonflies, and some more of these little scorpion guys. And I believe, yeah, this just takes you straight down to Skipper Ship. All right. So over here, there's another robot, but I guess those two robots in Skipper's house weren't the only robots that'll just stay deactivated permanently. Unless there's a time shift stone somewhere around here that I'm just missing. Anyways, roller coaster number 2. Also, the way that Link's arms bend as he's leading looks really awkward. Okay. So, lean into it and go right. Go right. Left. Flick the whatever controller up to jump. Again, very Donkey Kong-like. Right. Right. I think either way you can go. Pretty sure. And keep it going, keep it going. And right. Ah, stop slowing down. Come on. Okay, left. There we go. To the right. To the right. Left. Jump. Jump. And down here. And another robot that's permanently deactivated. I don't need to check this bird statue. It doesn't count as a portal to and from. Couple of seats here, and then last stop, the construction bay. Okay. Master, we have arrived at the shipyard construction bay. To the right, leans left, yeah. With the passing of many years, the structure has filled with sand. I recommend looking in the sand for a clue that may direct you to the location of the ship. Alright, I already have my gust bellows out, so let's jump in. First, gonna get rid of these guys. And that isn't suspicious at all, just a little lump in the sand. Okay. Dig you out. And yep, that one boss from the linear mining facility is just a standard enemy now. Oh, how far you've fallen from grace, big guy. Okay, touch that. And it's actually easier to fight him now because my goddess longsword does double damage compared to the goddess sword. And they don't make any changes to this thing to account for it. Dodge. Slash that one and dodge you. And that and okay, there's one clock. Okay. Dodge the scorpion tail. Go full-blown boss to sub-boss. Okay. Blow you out. Stab at the eye. Go for the eye. All right, down he goes. Easy peasy. And doesn't even drop a heart container, just drops regular old hearts. Master, it would appear in the many years this factory went unused, monsters have moved in and built a nest. I now estimate the chance of finding a clue in the sand here to the ship's location is extremely low. So yeah, we kind of came here for nothing, but at least we got fun minecarts out of it, and also, I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong on this, you would have to wait until after another dungeon for this. But if you go back and talk to that Goron that initially told us about the minecarts, he will actually have a minigame for you, where if you complete all the minecart tracks and under a certain time limit, he'll give you pieces of heart. But I'm not gonna go for it because I'm just gonna be blunt. I want to get to the next dungeon as quickly as possible. Because yeah, the next dungeon is my personal favorite, so I want to get there as quickly as possible, okay? Alright, so now we're going to the lair of the monsters. If we want to take the ship back, then we have no choice. And thankfully, it's just right there. Tighten up whatever you humans have instead of bolts, and let's get going. Alright, so going this way. Go. Alright, again, these archers don't matter to me, so let's get going. Just right here. Welcome to the pirate's stronghold. You know, with all these robots and pirates around, wouldn't that make this robot pirate island? This is easily as scary as I thought it would be, Verm. But if you think about it, they should all be dead, Berserk. The only reason I'm up and about like this because of the time shift stone on the... Oh, so he is aware of the fact that if he leaves, he basically dies. Okay, so I have nothing to worry about, Firm. I feel better now, my dude. And now it's time for you to go look for my ship, Zert. I'll wait here, of course. Okay, so he is aware that basically everything outside of the circle, he'll die. Huh. That's actually kind of interesting. So I can go different ways. I think I want to go this first. Or, throws him outside the circle. Oh no, I like this robot too much. I like Skipper. He's cool. So we got ourselves a little mini dungeon. Master, please take a look. This device looks like it was meant to hold a time shift stone, but there is not one currently installed. There's a 95% chance that it's the same type of device as the one we encountered in the linear room mine. Signs indicate that time shift stones were used in this facility as a kind of power source. So yeah, we got ourselves a little hunt for time shift stones. Alright, so there's... Oh, thank you for the red ruby there, little sand pile. See a couple more Lizophils. Ah! Right. Okay, get you to do that. Reset the gyro and... Okay, slash in the direction of his... opposite direction of his arm, and there we go. Okay. Can I blow... Yeah, I can't blow out the fire, but it's infinite. And also... Do those things look like Hollow Knight to you, any of you? Like, doesn't it look like the, like, head of the Hollow Knight character? Just me? Alright. Okay. Missed. Hit. Okay, and... This, I can hop across and not have to deal with any of the quicksand. Okay, so go this way and... Master, please take a look. This object is called the Time Shift Orb. I conjecture that unlike Time Shift stones we've seen, this device was designed to be carried around and installed in different locations. Just keep on piling reasons why I love the Lineru Sansi. Because it not only adds new elements, but it also takes old elements and adds a new twist to them. So instead of just activating Time Shift stones to certain areas, it's just affecting the area. Here, you can physically move the Time Shift stones and only affect certain spots. It surprisingly adds a lot. I cast Night of 1000 Tears. Take down this big guy, and there's another one right there with the bones. Night of 1000 Tears. Okay, just barely knock him out of that. Out of time. Oh, I just barely nudged it back in. Let's see if I can outrun him. I didn't outrun him. Right, down he goes, and... Slash, slash, stab! Okay. So this is, yes, an electric gate, so putting that down. Guessing you don't know Night of 1000 Tears is. Not really. I've seen plenty of playthroughs of, I've seen clips of people playing Hollow Knight, and I even know of people who try to speedrun the Path of 1000 Pains, I think it is. Know what Star Wars is? Yeah, I know what Star Wars is. Right. Go around and... Ooh, ancient flower. So, I want to activate this. Know what the Mandalorians? Yeah, I know the Mandalorians. Oh wait, no, yeah, now I know what you're talking about with that. Okay. Like, it took me a sec. All right, so that will activate a electric gate. So I don't want to break this time shift stone over, but I don't want to vault it. Just whip it. Run over and pick that up. Go through this and activate some Deku Babas, but don't quite want that. Okay, man, what's with all these treasure chests and heavy evil crystals? And, oh yeah, these Deku Babas, they also really like this. They also really like the time shift orbs. Like, if given the opportunity, they will always try and go for it. Aren't you gonna prove me right, game? No? Maybe it's only the gold ones that really like this thing. Alright, run around and through here. Okay. Slash, slash, and Tap, 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 tap. Jelly Bob and... Dang it. Down. Got the orb, and let's run through this. Don't necessarily need to fight any of these guys. The Imperial Control Bo-Katan surrendered to the Imperial ISB officer of Gideon. Yeah. Yeah, I know about all that. Okay, so that's a pressure plate. Okay. First, need to get rid of this guy. And probably want to move this just slightly out of the way. Yeah, right about there. That's good. Okay. And see. Okay. Ah. So I need to push this crate on. So right about there. And hop. I don't care about any of the rest of these guys. I'll pop that there so I can run in and... Okay. Hey, what's in this chest? I'm gonna assume another... Oh, monster horn. Okay. So probably you want to bring the time shift orb in here. Okay, two. Okay, slash, slash, stab. And slash, slash, stab. All right. So now this is kind of clever. Bring it forward like that, so that. Oh, actually, right about there. Yes. And I can go in without activating the electric grid. I can pull this lever, and that allows me to bring in the orb when I otherwise couldn't. Again, it's little puzzles like that that make me really love Skyward Sword and consider it underrated, because there just aren't as many puzzles like these in the other games. Let me see if there's any hearts anywhere, like in these sand piles. Barrels, do you love me? Do you love me, Barrels? No? Barrels? Barrels? Oh, this barrel really likes me if it has a fairy in it. There we go. Okay. Arm. I was about to say traitors. Let me aim my Gus Bellows, please. There. Slash or stab. Nope. Hey, Mr. Armos, open up. Open wide. Okay. Slash. Okay. Gain a little bit of distance. And open up. Say ah. Slash. Stab! Probably the most frustrating time I've ever had fighting in Armos. Okay. So pick that up and plop her down. Now say ah. Just gave power to the whole stronghold. A report, Master. The power of the time shift orb appears to have caused a change in the structure. I recommend going outside to further assess the situation. Fi, you're always a few seconds too late to explain things. Alright. So there's a couple more barrels over there. Might as well do this. Imagine if the jaw mechanism broke, slamming teeth down onto Link. I just imagine the same thing might happen in Dugano's cavern, like when you open up the jaw of the giant Dugano statue in the first room. Alright, so I think from here... I have information to report, Master. Please take a look. There is a 60% probability that these masts and these sails are from the ship that protected Nehru's flame. You can now set your dowsing ability to search for the ship that holds Nehru's flame. And now for like the one time that dowsing is actually kinda useful. But first, optional stuff. Optional stuff, optional stuff. Okay. Climb up here, and there is a goddess key. A pretty easily missable one, too. But yet, that's it. That is it for these pirate stronghold. Okay, go. Okay. Across. Hey, Barrels, do you love me? Barrel loves me. But yeah, barrels are surprisingly really good in Skyward Sword. Like, if you find barrels, smash them. They'll almost always have something useful to you at any given moment. Alright. So now let's set sail. So my ship is in here, Verm. Wheat, you found a clue? You know the place? Some kind of thing called dowsing, Verm. That's amazing, Foweep. This time we'll definitely find my ship, Foweep. Ready to set sail? Anchors away. I can search this whole huge sea, Verm. I have no choice but to ask you to do it for me, so keep cracking. There's a high probability that the ship is currently hidden from view, Foweep, but if we attack it, we might catch a glimpse of it, Vert. So, the ship can kinda be anywhere, but usually it's over in this direction. And thankfully you can move while dowsing. You don't need just to stand still and just do it. Only downside is you can't go max speed for it. The ship was annoying. It's annoying to kind of find, but for me, it's totally worth it. Oh, you can go faster. Never mind. Looks like I'm going... Looks like I'm speeding through this. Good. Okay, turn. Yeah, like no spatial awareness. Okay, so straight ahead. Drive by. Okay. Generally, you're gonna be searching around this area for the ship. It's like I'm speeding. Never mind. It's like the universe likes to just make jokes at my expense. Like, it's always full of comedic timing like that. Okay. I'm pretty sure I just rammed into the ship. Ship moves, yeah, I know. I just didn't pull out the cannon fast enough, and I always forget how quick this thing is. Okay, it's this way. Oh, yep, there it is. Did you see it, Full Weep? That's my ship firm. We must pursue. And keep counting it with the cannon. Okay, so the cannon is actually a good indicator about where the ship is. That's why I went opposite direction of it, then waited and shot it. Alright. I know that the cannon actually is a good indicator about where it is, because it'll just show you, oh hey, it's gonna collide with the ship itself. Alright, so it's off in this direction. Okay. See? Alright, there we go. Welcome to my favorite dungeon of Skyward Sword and one of my top 3 favorite dungeons in the entire series. The Sand Ship. So first, I need to go over this way. Mark the barrels. Barrels are good. Okay, so I want to go in here, and first, there's a little stool. I definitely want to take advantage of that. Fully heal up, and let's go. So I need to go down, and some blessed butterflies, which I think means there should be a goddess wall? Like right here? Or somewhere. If there's blessed butterflies, that usually means there's a goddess wall nearby. And plus, I think from this point going forward, I think every dungeon has at least one goddess wall somewhere in it. It's not appearing for me, so let's just keep moving. Okay, it looks like a dead end. See, another sand pile. Probably want to clear that up. Nope. Okay. All right, here we go. So, unfortunately, I don't have enough stamina to make it across that, so that's gonna have to wait a little bit. At least I think. Let's see, can't get through that. Can't do anything with that until much later. Actually, it might be worth trying to get across that. Get out. Alright, Cyber Strike won't work, then bowling. Okay. Yeah, I pressed the jump button. There we go. Okay. Let's try that. Yes! That did it. Okay. Smash all that. Get some hearts. Nope, not the whip. Got spellos. Okay, nope. So, I want to go down to the brig. Well, that is every person who's ever been afraid of a scorpion's worst nightmare. But at least this gives me a chance to show off something kind of fun. These things die to the whip. So it's a nice, quick, and easy way to get rid of these things. Get back! Get back! Just crack that whip and you'll get through this room, no problem. Alright. See, another statue. And that right there is the boss door. Master. This large door here is sealed shut. This door must lead to an important room in the ship. Again, always like five seconds behind me, Fi. Okay, so I want to go through here. There's a couple of electric keys, but I don't care. Alright, so this is the brig. And let's see. For this room, I want to clear it out because on the bottom of these should be... Yep. Little signs that give you a hint about what order you're supposed to slash that combo lock. Okay, clear all this. And also, I would suggest memorizing about where this room is, especially for after you're done with the dungeon, because there's a really, really fun detail after the dungeon is complete involving this specific room. Okay, so clear all this. Okay, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Slash that. So, down, up, down, right. Down, up, down, right. Down, up, down, right. Okay, open this sucker up. And why didn't it? There we go. I got a smoky. Okay. So now I need to reach the bow of the ship. At least I think it's the bow. I don't know. I don't know ship terms all that well. Alright, so I need to go to the top. But either way, I need to go up a floor and look for a locked door. Alright, up we go. And through here. Do the little jump slash thing and make it across. And okay, I need to go back up another floor. So I need to go through this door here. Yes. You're no longer walk or run, jumping. Actually, that would be a fun challenge. Just complete Skyward Sword with only jumps. That could actually be kind of a fun challenge. Robot Pilot Island! Can't be complete without a robot pirates! This thing is Curvo. This mutinous robot stole the ship from Skipper long ago. He still commands the ship today. When fighting in narrow space like this, it's more effective to use thrust attacks with your sword than try to swing your sword widely. Stab, stab, and stab. So I'll admit, this mini-boss does have a little bit of a frustration for me, personally. And that is, for some reason, the shield almost never works with this fight for me. Especially in the Wii version, like the nunchuck almost never wants to be used whenever trying to fight this thing. And you kind of need the shield for this. Alright, run at each other and... Like, I'm thrusting my left Joy-Con forward and it's not wanting to respond for some reason. So because of that, I almost always at least lose one fairy to this fight. Alright, there's only one fairy. I think I have at least one more after this. Okay. Stab, stab, stab. Stab. Like, yeah, my shield just does not want to work for some reason. And it's always with this fight. It's only ever with this fight that my shield doesn't want to work. Ah, my arm! Me good arm! Okay. That time it worked, okay. There we go. But yeah, outside of that one issue, really fun mini-boss. Master, that synthetic life form, there's a 99% chance that it was the pirates described by the captain. I can't help but admire the tenacity that is displayed in staying alive and functional all these years. So, we're on the bow of the ship. What item are we gonna find on the bow? The bow. I love that so much. They had to have been aware of the pun. They had to have known. Master, a report about the bow you have just obtained. Your bow's elasticity can propel arrows through the air with great force, allowing you to strike your targets from afar. To confirm the controls associated with your bow, raise your bow by pressing ZR and then pressing right. You can also shoot arrows to strike certain devices in order to activate them. I have confirmed that such a device exists on the deck. However, it will be difficult to target it from here, so I recommend you return to the deck. So yeah, the bow is actually the final item on this whole wheel. And it only took this long for the bow to appear. Think about that for a second. A Zelda game where you don't get the bow until pretty much near the end of the game. Like, this is the second to last dungeon in the game outside of, like, the very, very last one. So the fact that we get the bow only now is kind of impressive and really different from how other Zelda games usually handle it. I have to give credit. It's kind of nice. As for the bow itself, it's actually a pretty dang handy weapon. You can shoot it one of two ways. You can press and hold ZR to charge up a shot, but what I like to do personally is, let's see, what was the button for this one? Right, it's press L, flick up the Joy-Con, not thrust it back, but flick it up and fire it. Yeah, you don't even need to like pull the Joy-Con back. You can just flick it up and it'll work just fine. Master, I have important information for you. There is a 90% chance the object you see over there is a time shift stone. The other 10% says that it's just a regular rock. If you could deliver an impact to it by some means, it could have a significant effect on the ship. Okay, so aim it up and fire. Fire? There we go. But yeah, I like doing the whole pull string back thing. It reminds me a lot of the archery minigame in Wii Sports Resort. Like, it kind of has that feel to it, for me. Alright, and remember when I said that arrows would be your best friend? This is what I mean. Always have arrows in them. Enough to basically fill up your quiver. For however much you need. Okay, take out these guys. And alternatively, these arrows that the Bokopas fire at you, you can just pick them up and use them against them. And if you still have your wooden shield, you can also just hold it up like this. They'll hit your shield and you can collect arrows that way. Though it will cause damage to your wooden shield. And it's only with the wooden shield that this will work. It does not work with the sacred shield or the metal shield. Okay. So yeah, there's a lot of really fun mechanics involving the bow, and it's just... This is probably my favorite iteration of the bow in the series because of just how many different things that go into it. Time to make 30 wooden shields. Okay, plus, it's also probably the easiest bow to sharpshoot, even with Twilight Princess and the Hawkeye, because... Yeah, even with my hand being kinda shaky, I can still snipe a lot of these guys pretty easily. Which makes it kind of fun to take them out in various ways. Okay, nothing up that I can get from up there. Right. Oh! There's the last archer. And you also happen to have Monster Horn. Yeah, go cry about it, little buddy. Alright, so it looks like the last archer is just up there. Okay. So... hit you. Yeah, it's such a satisfying item. The only thing I have slight complaints with is, unlike other Zelda games where you usually start with a quiver of 30, you only get 20 to start with, which is a little bit of a shame. Who the heck gave Juju a gun? I did. Boy needs to learn to defend himself, okay? Alright, so that basically did nothing for me, so... do standard ZR shot for that one. I don't need to really sharpshoot anything from that. And okay. So I think the next thing I should do is figure out some way of opening up that time shift stone again and opening up the rest of the ship. Which I probably will find at the very top of the ship at the crow's nest. Oh! I did. Bye there. Okay, get some arrows. And let's sharpshoot a few of these guys. Oh! Sorry, dude. Oh! Oh, I hit him in the crotch. Oh, why? Oh, okay. Okay, that guy, I got him in the leg. Not necessarily in the crotch. There's the neck. Got him in the jugular. Oh, but I feel bad for that one guy. Why did I do that? Alright, for that one, I need to hit that. And is there another ladder that goes up? No, okay. But I do know where I need to go now. So go over here. Get the zip line down here so that I can ride it back up. Technically speaking, landing an arrow to the groin counts as a headshot. I hate how I immediately got what you were talking about with that one. I hate how I immediately got that. Just the wrong head, yes. Epic sword fights on a pirate ship. Well, that was easy. Okay, so there we go. That unlocks the rest of the ship, as well as gaining us access to the time shift stone. My dude, good work, VoIP. Now the ship looks just like it used to, VoIP. That makes me so happy, Verm. Now I just need you to go rescue my crew, VoIP. I'm pretty sure they're being held in the brig inside the ship, Berserk. It's still pretty dangerous here, so I'll just wait in the boat, Zert. You can do it, Verm. Okay, so what I want to do is... Actually, yeah, I want to go down here. Because I believe there is something that I want to do. Yeah, yes! Okay, we'll lock onto that. And go down. Because I'm pretty sure there's an optional thing down here that I want to grab. Yes, here it is. I got a heart. Got a piece of heart. And on top of that, goddess wall. Okay. Let's see if I can do this. See if I can do the symbol for a fairy. So. Very awkward looking Triforce, but that was the best I could do with the way my Joy-Cons were and the way that my Joy-Con is next to my desk. Missed. Got it. Up and about. And gotcha. Alright, so now it needs to just descend down into the ship. Alright. Let's go. Okay, and... do I actually... No, that'll wait. I was considering going to Skyloft and upgrading my bow because I could technically do that right now if I really wanted to. And in fact, I think I have enough materials and even money to fully upgrade my bow right now if I really wanted to. But I think I'll wait a little bit before doing that. Alright. Now that I did the time shift stone, does this mean that the... No? Okay. I guess these blessed butterflies are just here just to be butterflies. Okay. Alright, so let's go down to the brig. And hello. Okay. Slash you and take these jokers down. Man, what a bunch of jokers. Right. Down you go, and Fi, I already know what you're gonna say, but I'm gonna be, once again, 10 steps ahead of you. Because this is one of my favorite aspects about the Saiyan ship in general. The fact that you can manipulate the time shift stones from any point in the ship, you just need to think about where it is compared to the ship. Again, it's one of those things where you just need to kind of think about the map in a very nuanced way. And it makes it stand out from other dungeons in the series as a result. Okay. Switch. Meet by whip. Okay, I think right now I want to actually switch things back to the way that they were earlier. So let's reactivate the time shift stone. Okay, hit that. Which, A, gets rid of the quicksand, but also I'm pretty sure there's a couple other things I want to... actually, I might not want to... I probably should not have changed time shift stones, actually. Hang on. Let me go back for a quick sec. Okay, hit that. And let's... Well, first, get myself some arrows. And hop across. Okay, that's stopped, which means, yes, I can now easily hit that switch over there. Hit it. And in we go. Okay. Right. So there's a pressure plate. And hi, electric keys. Bye, electric keys. Yeah, they're supposed to be very zippy zappy, but as long as you kill them fast enough, they're never a threat at all. The least threatening electrical-based enemy in Skyward Sword. Right, so it's a switch. And hit that. So I probably want to go into that room then. See what's in there. It's probably like an engineer thing. Yes. And let's see. Don't see any way to activate the time shift stone, so I'll need to go out and activate it real quick. Okay, run across. There we go. And got it. Again, that's one of the things I love the most about the sand ship. You really need to think about, wait, do I want to activate the time shift stone, and where is the closest like hole that I can shoot to get it? Hi, big guy. Bye. Now these electrical guys are no threat because I can just shoot them and have it be no problem. No, I did not mean to pull out my bow. Okay. Turn on part of the generators for the ship. Master, I am detecting very strong vibrations. Signs indicate that activating this mechanism has caused something within the ship to begin moving. The current situation is difficult to accurately assess, but I suggest hurrying to the crew in the brig and freeing them first. Break all of that. And just to kind of screw with these guys. That guy doesn't even care that I shot his buddy. It's like, I never liked Fred. Alright, check the map real quick. Okay, I have not been into this room yet. What am I doing? Doing the sword thing. Shoot him in the belly. There. Easy. Alright, so for this room, first I'm gonna move this crate over to that. I'm gonna assume that's a pressure plate, so I'm definitely gonna use that to my advantage. And okay, that opens up that, which means I can. Yes. That gives me easy access to the exterior of the ship. Okay, that one is where the lifeboat is supposed to go down, so I can plop down here and can't shoot the lifeboat from here, so I need to go back up. Okay, no, that's not quite what I needed. Normally you're supposed to go down there, but I need to activate that generator next. It's the thing. Be Hawkeye and trick shot. Gosh, I wish that you could do trick shots. Actually, that should be the thing in the next Zelda game. Like, for Ocarina of Time, they should include trick shots. That would be awesome. Okay, so real quick, I'm going to change the type shift stone. Sticky gyro. Okay. Go through the metal grates. Because my bow's just that powerful. And hop across. Run. Oh no, I can't. Hang on, I think I know how I could potentially fix this. So I'm gonna hop across, and I am actually going to go back to the bridge. So I'm gonna run up the stairs, and I'm gonna activate the lifeboat from the top of the ship. Alright, so where are the lifeboats? They should be up this ladder. Yes. Up. I saw the iron barbs. I saw them at the last second. Okay. Missed. 90s computer game. There we go. Actually, I have considered playing Myst on stream before. I have actually considered playing like a Myst randomizer on stream before. Because even though I'm a 2000s kid, I actually do remember playing Myst as a kid. Alright, so first hit this. Lower it down. And well, actually I don't need to hit the time shift stone because it's already activated and I only need it to be active. I go in here. And how do I... Can my whip reach? No. And, oh, okay, I remember what I need to do. I actually need to have the time shift stone actually be deactivated. Because I need to deactivate the electrical gate. Go through it, and then there's a window above that I can use to reactivate the time shift stone. But yeah, and also this is the main reason why I don't use the press and hold ZR to fire. It takes too long for the shots to be fired when doing a fully charged shot, which is what you want. Because that'll do the maximum damage as well as get the maximum range. Alright. So through here. Smash those up and... see. And also, alternatively with the keys, you can also use the whip. I think the whip also one-shots the enemies. Like, the whip is just so freaking useful for so many things. It's actually kind of surprising. Okay. Slightly off. There we go. Alright, so that activates that, which means... activated both generators. Fire, you're gonna pop out? Yep. Master, I am detecting strong vibrations again. The current situation is difficult to accurately assess, but I believe that there are earthquakes somehow on this ship. And I don't need to reactivate the time shift stone. I can just go around the ship. I don't always need to be shooting things. Okay, so now I need to go to the exit with the ladder and drop down. Because through here, I believe, I hope I don't have to do anything else. See, all of those chests will just be a part of going through this little maze. Okay. I think I'm good to move forward. Okay, there's that, which can I reach with the whip? No. All right, time to go through this. Okay, can't vault up that, unfortunately. All right. Vault up and hello. Okay. Need to swing over to that. And can't do anything else for a bit, so we need to climb up the ladder. And hello, bunch of treasure chests. And chest number 1 is an evil crystal. Number 2, and I ain't talking about what's in the toilet, has money, lots of it. Number 3 is a monster horn. Numero 4. More money! And number 5. Evil crystal. Is it required? No. But is it really, really, really nice? Yes. Okay. So I need to plop down. And time to Indiana Jones this and just run it. For they can all crush me. And this one's actually kind of fun. Okay, swing. Swing. Get on top of the pistons. And jump off at the right time to go up here. And that provides a nice shortcut back. Alright, so here's this little crawl space. Okay. Up the ladder. Flip that. And welcome to the brig. You're human, right, Verm? How'd you get in here, Verm? So you came with Skipper to rescue us, Verm. You made us so happy, Zert. Really, Verm? You came on board to find Neo's flame, Zert? If you want to reveal Neo's flame, you're gonna have to regain control of the ship, Weep. The control room is next to the brig, but its huge door is sealed shut, and you'll need a key to open it, Verm. First, you should head to the captain's quarter. The captain's cabin, Zert. The control room key should be in there, Weep. Please, take this key as thanks for rescuing us, Verm. This key will open the door to the captain's cabin, Weep. You got a key. You can get to the captain's cabin through a door on the deck in the back, Verm. But I'm getting out of here, Verm. Sorry to leave you on your own, but you look like you can handle it, Zert. We're counting on you, Weep. Freedom at last! Alright, so I need to go back down and through that little crawl space maze. And let's make our way to the captain's quarters. We're actually right below where the brig is. Like, those are the same guards from before. They just can't see us. Which also means... And this time I actually intentionally shot him there. Again, there's so many fun things you can do with the bow in this game. I love it. Alright, so up the ladder and need to descend another level. So through here, and let's descend. And there we go. Headshot. Alright, so I need to go... Hi, Mr. Beamos. Bye, Mr. Beamos. Alright. Straight through here is the captain's quarters. I think. No. I was wrong. See, that's the boss room, so... See, what's this? Okay, so it's actually at the very top of the ship. Never mind. Okay, let's go. Break these barrels because I kind of want more arrows. There we go. All right, to the top of the ship. See, I think it's another floor up that I need to go. Yes. Yeah. Let's go. And... okay. Out onto the main deck. And it looks like all our archer buddies have respawned. stab at thee. Also, I like how they use the slightly stronger variants of the red goblins because they have bandanas similar to pirates. It's actually kind of a clever asset reuse there. Alright, give me that monster horn, and you can die. Alright, here's the captain's quarters. Go in here, and down here is some more puzzles that we can take care of. Okay, first things first, I need to go and deactivate the time shift stone. So back out we go. What's one more monster horn? Give it. Got some arrows that... you missed. Hit that, and goodbye. They all cease to exist. Alright, back down to the bottom. The electric gate should be deactivated now. Yep. And... okay. Defeat all these little scorpion guys so they don't get in my way. And... okay. Now I need to reactivate the time shift stone if I can get a good angle on it. Oh, yep, there we go. Okay. Hit it. Hit it. Also, instead of doing this whole slashing thing with the Beamos, just shoot it straight in his eye. Insta-kills them. Down you go. Take you out. Alright. Really quick, I think I can go ahead and take out that Beamos. Yep. Hey, it didn't sound like it dropped anything, so that's good. It's like, what? Wait, what? That Beamos is very confused about what's going on right now. Alright, I'll give him a second to figure out what's going on before I ultimately defeat him. Do I have to rescue Juju? He's been nothing but trouble since I met him. I say no, don't rescue him. He's a nuisance. Okay, first... take out this guy. Haha, I'm just outside your range. But guess what? You're still in mine. Ha 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 ha! I got the thing, got the squid carving. Now we can officially go down and confront the boss. Okay, take you down, and definitely gonna need a lot of arrows going forward. In fact, I'm actually considering getting the quiver upgrade stuff because I'm gonna be using the bow a lot going forward, so it's definitely gonna be the most handy thing. Barrels, why have you betrayed me? Why didn't you have an arrow? Okay, let's see, it's this way. And barrels, will you have what I want? Yay! See, some barrels aren't traitorous. Alright. Go down another flight of stairs. And little bird statue. I'm gonna go ahead and take advantage of that. Not that this boss is particularly hard, but it just feels good to save before every boss fight. And also, I love that the little keyhole looks like a skull. That's actually kind of clever. Okay. When Gamechops played the boss for this bow, they thought you had to charge up a Skyward Strike to do damage. Where is the thing? I feel like I'm gonna check for that. Right there. Man, this key is just not. Wait. No. Wait. No. This key is really complicated for me. I'm not remembering how to do this. Okay, reset the gyro. I don't remember this particular key being this frustrating to open. Wait, got it. Easy, just make the key fit, yeah. In we go. Draws the sword. And let's get going. Okay, where is... Oh, right, I need to actually make it like an escape. Okay, go around here. A report, Master. Judging by their size, these tentacles belong to a monster of considerable size. The current situation is difficult to determine with complete accuracy, but signs indicate that the ship is under attack. Really? If we do nothing, there's an 80% chance the ship will capsize. I recommend forcing it back with sacred power, then exiting to further assess the current situation. Alternatively, you can also use the boat, but let's actually follow Phi's advice. Cut. And cut. Okay, run! God, barrels. Forgot about those. Because this game is apparently Donkey Kong for a few seconds. Yeah, I know, but it's still kind of fun to kind of do it that way. Alright. Let's outrun these barrels. Dodge, dodge. Dodge even though they're coming out of nowhere. Get off me! Kinda need to do Skyward Strikes. Because you saw me just slashing at it, it did nothing. Okay, hop over. And up we go. Also, I don't know why Link is panicking. I mean, he has the water dragon scale. He can swim through this. He can clearly swim through this. Warning, Master. I sense an evil presence on the other side of this door. There's a 90% chance it is the primary body mass of the creature whose tentacles are destroying this ship. Hey, don't call it a giant body mass. Okay, it's very insecure about its weight. I suggest making all necessary preparations before exiting to the outside of the ship. What preparations? There's literally no barrels or anything to really heal you up. You're losing your touch when it comes to information. Yeah, I love it when that happens too. Boy, Celia did not take her breakup with Mike very well. Look at how much weight she's put on. The Abyssal Leviathan Tantalus. It's moved from Monsters Inc. Okay, for this, shoot the tentacles with the bow. Don't do skyward strikes for these. Now always drop arrows, and you need to defeat at least like 3, 4 of these tentacles. No, drop it. You can also technically use the skyward strike on these things, but yeah. Okay. Then it'll pop out, and in typical Zelda fashion, shoot it in the eye. Shoot it in the eye. There we go. Run up to it and flick like crazy. So yeah, the boss itself is kind of underwhelming because it's just the typical shoot it in the eye with the item that you get. But I will admit, atmosphere-wise, this boss fight is amazing. Like, it's clear they want to do like a send up to Disney's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea with this fight, and they nail it. Like, they nail that perfectly with this fight. Okay, so it's gonna appear this time over here. Okay. Shoot it. And slash away. Okay, I think one more round of this and then we'll finally reach the final phase. Okay. Nope, still can't do regular sword slashes against these things. No, release me. Thankfully, the grabbing doesn't do any damage unless you just let it kind of hold you around. No, let me go. Okay. Gyro, you're kind of screwing me over here. No. Let me go. Again, I usually don't have this much trouble with this boss fight. I think on the boss rush thing, I think this is my fastest fight, other than the very first time you fight Girahim. Like, I'm talking, I could clear this thing in under a minute. Under normal circumstances. Release me! Okay. Back into corner. Okay. And I also don't usually take this much damage. Okay, now it should be doing the head pop-up. Okay, what side of the ship is it coming out? This side, okay. Okay. Hit it in the eye. Slash away. Okay. Here comes the final phase. Also, Skipper, I hope you don't mind your ship being, like, really, really destroyed. Like, seriously, how does the ship even rebuild after all of this? Alright, final phase. Shoot it right away. This ship could be sold as lightly used. Alright, for this next part, just slash away. And yeah, this is why I call her Celia, because she has literal snake tentacle hair. Just like Celia did. Gyro! Gyro! Stop it! And there we go. Again, the boss fight itself isn't anything that special, but the atmosphere is right on. I like it. And a slightly underwhelming boss fight does not deter from the fact that this is one of my favorite dungeons in any Zelda game. Twelve heart containers. Let's get the second flame. Bye, Fi. Since the fire is blue, it's gotta be hot. I mean, wouldn't the green fire be hotter? Like Pharaoh's flame, wouldn't that be hotter? Because I know the white flames are the hottest of them all, but... The flames of Nehru have transformed your blade, expanding Fi's powers. You can now help you use dowsing ability to search for more objects. You have obtained the Goddess White Sword. Green is actually a normal flame color? Huh. With your sword enhanced, you can learn a new melody. I recommend we return to the Isle of Songs. Thank you for getting me my ship back, Firm. It may have been half wrecked, but my crew and I got it shaped up to almost proper working order in no time, Vert. Three most common colors of fire are orange, yellow, and green. Red happens when rust is in the fire. Oh, okay. I wish you good luck in finding whoever it is you're looking for, Vweep. Come visit again. You're welcome to come anytime, Vweep. I would go directly back to Skyloft, but I actually want to return to the sand ship. And also, he'll instantly warp you to the sand ship whenever you need to. Because... And the reason I want to come back is, well, to show, A, a lot of the enemies are now gone. In fact, there are no more enemies on the sand ship as soon as you clear it. And instead, not only is the flame actually visible from the ship now, but you can also talk to the crew. Once we're all ready, our ship will set sail on the glorious sea once again for a weep. But the thing I want to show the most is down in the brig. So I'm gonna go down. And... okay, just a little further down. Go here. And... go a little further out into... because I think it's just around the corner, and there's no giant gate, and I'm pretty sure you can't really go back there. I don't think there's anything of consequence in the room where we initiate the boss. Right. Go into the brig. After you've cleared the sand ship, and you go into the brig, you will find this. They've imprisoned every single bokoblin in there. They're just looking around like, oh, how did we get into this mess? But little do they know. They're on death row. Fun fact, you can kill them if you're smart. I literally just did. Your turn, pal. Here, I'll fire at your belly button. Ah! Yeah, you can kill them multiple ways. You can use Skyward Strikes, you can do all that kind of stuff. And oh, they're all angry at me. Haha, you can't get me. You can't get me. Stop. Oh, look at them all angry. I did bomb bowling. Hey, hey, come over here. Come over here to the door. Come into the door. Well, that didn't work. No, the electric gate prevents me from doing that. Enjoy your death. And also, I was really worried that one of them was gonna drop like a rare item and was gonna regret trying to kill them all. I was really worried that that was gonna happen. It was a bug on how I did. Oh, okay. Okay, so break that. Get full on arrows. And fully healed. Alright, bird statue, take me out. Okay, where's it gonna take me? Oh, okay. Just back out to the sand sea. And yes, if you want to come back to the sand sea from, like, Skipper's boat, just come over here. It'll just be docked here permanently. The sand sea will just be docked there permanently. All right. Back over here. And let's head back to Skyloft. Airpona! Away! Because I want to take a stop over at the bazaar so I can see if I can upgrade anything. Plus, I also do kind of want to get a quiver increase. Okay, dive. Okay, into the bazaar. Yo, Gondo! Alright. Well, first, can I upgrade my... You son of a... Dang it. Alright, I can upgrade this at least. Go for it.
Okay.
If it's not one thing, it's always another when it comes to the bug net. All done, here you go. I got the thing. Got the iron bow. This bow has enhanced attack power and can launch arrows even farther. Upgrades the claw shots to use in battle. I wish. Let's see, for this I'll need a goddess plume and 5 tumbleweeds to get the sacred bow. And now I need to get even more tumbleweeds for the bug net. Looks like off-screen grinding is what I'm gonna be doing. A report, Master. Because of the improvement to your sword, you can now use your dowsing ability to locate treasure. Please use the additional entry in your dowsing target list at your leisure and convenience. That will only become available after you have gotten the goddess longsword. Gotta use some bold crap? Yeah, sure. Hey, Rupin. Got a new item in today. My latest treasure is a finely crafted small quiver. Please take a look at yourself. Again, I really want to have this. No matter how much I have to cost. Okay, 150, not bad. Get the small quiver. Now I can carry 5 extra arrows. And of course, I can always go and upgrade it at Gonto's shop. And in fact, I might as well go and see what I need for it.
Hey!
Okay. What do I need? Ooh, I already have more than enough of that stuff. Okay. Go 10 arrows. Go for it.
Okay!
Okay. Alright. Upgrade this to the medium quiver. It can carry 10. I'm pretty sure I can upgrade it again? Yes, but it requires a goddess plume and more dust relics. Okay. So I actually could have been grabbing more of those dust relics in the Linearu Silent Realm.
Oh.
Huh. Okay. So next time I rather have 86 megabytes upload speed and 28 download. My room I have 4 upload and 2 to 5 download. Oh. Come. Sorry, I shouldn't be sighing in front of a customer. You see, recently I haven't been able to sleep at night. Sorry, I also shouldn't be complaining in front of a customer again. Welcome to my humble little side business. So now we have another side quest opened up to us. And actually, I might as well do one quick side quest. So first, I am going to purchase some stamina potions. Because I think I need 2 stamina potions for this. That's if I switch Can I Say Internet because it drops so much. I literally got kicked out of Warframe and Master 2. Oh, that... Yeah, that sounds terrible, honestly. Okay. So I got 2 stamina potions. And now I need to head over to the Night Academy. And I need to make it nighttime. Because again, I'm just going to be doing some quick side quests and then we'll call it. Alright, for this I probably want to go down. I'm gonna go to my room. Or maybe Fletch's room? I don't know. Either way. Let's see, Fletch, yes. Gonna go in here. Fletch, I hope you don't mind me sleeping in your bed. Emphasis on if, because I disconnect every other second. That actually does sound terrible. Do you know why it's going on or no? 5, 6, 7. Let me catch my breath. Hey, what am I doing? I'm training. Can't even lift a single barrel. Pathetic, I know. That's why I want to get stronger. A bit embarrassed about it though, so I do it at night when no one's around to laugh at me. But it's not going so well. I'm just too tired. I was actually about ready to throw in the towel. Oh, maybe we got there. That's not a stamina potion, is it? Have some steroids, old buddy. Yeah, I know. It's supposed to be probably closer to electrolyte drink like a Powerade or Gatorade or whatever, but still. No clue. All I know is Fidium sucks because the only thing separating myself from the router is a Z-axis and a wall. It's just at this rate, I don't know if I'll ever get strong and burly. Try your best, bud. Alright, that's exactly what I need to do. No more whining. I need to push myself. Thank you. I'll make you proud, you see? I'll be super burly in no time. Okay, back to training. Come back soon so I can show you the new me. Honestly, I need to really start getting out, working out more. I feel like I haven't been getting enough exercise lately, and I feel like I should get around to doing that. Not only because it's good for me, but I feel like it would give me a lot more energy for streaming and all that kind of stuff. I feel like that would help out a lot with that. 55, 56, 57. I'm sweating up a storm. Good evening, my dude. I've been training hard ever since we last spoke, but I feel so sluggish. Maybe I've just run out of energy. Is that a stamina potion? More steroids for you, buddy. That's the stuff. Feel like a splash of energy. Sometimes I worry though, all this training and no results. How long do I need to train before I start to get stronger? What do you think? How many push-ups do you think I need to get strong? About 1,000! It's not about numbers.
Huh?
It's not about numbers. Of course. You mean I should keep at it until I've forgotten how many I've done, right? I guess that makes sense. Now that I know, I'll definitely start getting stronger. Come back soon to see how I'm doing. Come back the next night. Nighttime. $3,950. 3,985, 3,986, 3,987, 3,988. Phew, well that was a nice warm-up. Hey, my dude, I was just hoping you'd come by. I wanted to ask you something. The other day, I tried lifting some barrels and I was able to do it with one arm. That's the power of steroids, baby. Yeah, for sure. Really, thanks, I'm so happy. It's all thanks to you. I would have gotten discouraged if you hadn't come by to cheer me on. You gave me motivation. Thank you so much. Got 5 gratitude crystals. 22. And 5, I'm surprised you didn't pop out and say, hey, here's the dowsing ability to look for stray gratitude crystals. Because now that I have the Goddess Longsword, I can do that now. I can look up how to get, I can now douse for that kind of thing. Call in Stitch. And Stritch. Oh, it's you. What do you want with me? Huh? What am I doing? Bugs. I'm looking up bugs. Bugs are amazing, even more amazing than Groose in a lot of ways. Oh, wait, I'm not saying Groose isn't as amazing as a bug. Look, I just really like bugs. I want to collect all kinds of bugs. Sometimes I even dream about having like an entire island full of bugs. What do you do with those bugs on the island? So yeah, this guy will basically buy bugs for rupees. I only do these deals at night. Alternatively, if you can find Rupen's house, you can actually go to him and you can sell various treasures for money. Though, every night it'll only be very specific bugs. It can't be just any old bug. Oh, that's too bad. I'll be seeing you later. Alright, go into my room and I'll make it morning real quick. Well, first, the infinite blue rupee. The infinite spawning blue rupee. And, oh, hey, gratitude crystal right on my desk. I don't get the bug obsession. I don't either, honestly. 23. And seriously, Fi? You still won't give me the gratitude crystal thing? I guess I need to go and confront Batro to get that triggered, I guess. Because once you have the Hylian Shield and complete Master Sword, don't need anything else, yeah. Alright, go... Okay, your side quest hasn't opened up yet. Alright, yes, I could probably give Batro a quick visit, see if I can get anything now that I have more than 20 gratitude crystals. Run over this way. And... Actually, wait, no. Actually, before I visit Batro, I almost forgot about something that I can do now that I have the claw shots. And I need to go to the goddess statue. It's like one of my favorite details and I almost forgot about it. Okay. Hop over. And also, I think now that I have the bow, yes, that just opened. Down there is a minigame for Fledge. Basically, shoot pumpkins and you can get a piece of heart or any rare treasure. Alright. Right up. Because I want to show one of my favorite details, and this won't be available forever. Okay, little claw shot panel up there. And then jump over the wall. Some flowers and... I just want to lay down and let them crawl all over me. Oh, the synchronized meows. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, they are so cute. I just want to pet them so bad. Oh. But yes, there's a little paradise for these little remnants to be around. And yes, you can visit this spot at nighttime and they will be vicious and will try to attack you. But okay. Let's go back up here and again, let's go visit Batro. Keep going. Stamina fruits. Kind of wish that there was like a way to upgrade your stamina wheel in this game. Like, one of my favorite additions when it came to the stamina wheel in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom was being able to upgrade your stamina wheel. I feel like that was one of the best changes when it came to that, but kind of wish that that existed in Skyward Sword. Or at the very least in the HD version. I feel like that could have been a nice upgrade. Let's see, nope. This one's, I think, the fortune teller's house, pretty sure. So I need to hop down. And where is the graveyard at? I know it's, oh, here it is. And also, did any new, yep, new goddess cube has opened up. And, that's actually something I'll take care of another time. Because that involves a side quest. That little spot actually involves a side quest. So, I'll take care of that when we get around to that. Alright, Betro. Got anything new for me? Oh, I want to be human so badly. When you've gathered 30. No? Okay. Oh, there it is! Report, Master. Due to your source enhancements, it is now possible to use your dowsing ability to detect feelings of gratitude. I have added gratitude crystals to a list of your dowsing targets. Behold, one of the few times that dowsing actually would be useful. Alright. So hop back up and... here we go. So, I think that will actually about do it. So, next time on the Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, well, we may do a few side quests, but primarily, we're gonna go back to the Song of Isles and see about the last clue to the last flame. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that, and quick refresher, tomorrow is going to be more of the post game for Xenoblade 2, and yeah, I think that'll about do it. So, thank you so much for watching, stay safe out there, and you all have a good rest of your day. This is Chronofahx, signing out.